since I was little, I have loved being outside. I was always found in the dirt, in the mud, in the trees. I just loved it. And I got older and developed loves for different outdoor sports. And one in particular I've fallen in love with is rock climbing. And the reason why I love rock climbing so much is because it is such a challenge, both physically and mentally. And it's also very personal. And you don't have to work with a team. You're not trying to make points or impress others or anything like that. It is just you and the mountain, and you're working your way up, and it's just a beautiful experience. And I remember one time, well, my first time rock climbing outside, and I wasn't prepared for how much different it would be than rock climbing in a gym, but I was chalked up and I was ready to go, and I made my way up the mountain. And I get to this spot about halfway where I was just stuck and was just shaking. My arms were shaking, my legs were shaking, and I started getting very discouraged. I thought about different things like falling and getting myself hurt, and I was so scared of not being able to make it up to the top and disappointing myself and not accomplishing my goals. When my belayer noticed my hesitancy, he yelled up and said, "It's okay, I've got you." And at that moment I got another burst of encouragement, and I reached up into the unknown and found a hold, and it felt so good and felt so right, and I put my weight on it, and then I slipped and I fell a few feet, and I was fine. And I pushed myself away from the rock and just kind of stood with my legs up on the rock and looked up and realized that that wasn't the route I should have taken, that I should have taken a different route. And once I realized that, I just got back on the wall and shot myself up, and I was able to get up very quickly. And I think too often in life, especially in my life, I think that falling or failure is the end, and that there's no progression after you fail, when actually it's giving you a broader view of life and different choices that you have, and you are able to make one that is going to be easier than your first choice, and you'll see the blessings that come from falling and getting back up.